Alright guys, so this is going to be Pt.2 of the video I'm going to upload here soon. I got this thing pulled around in here. Um, let's go 0.5 so you can see it. Um, because of the last video, this engine does not run, which is okay because I got an engine sitting over there. So what I'm going to do actually is underneath, I'm going to take that pulley off right there. Um, and then take this engine out and figure out my wiring, and then pull that engine out on that lawnmower. Put that engine in here, and then I'm going to tear this motor apart, being it's junk, and I don't care about it. I'm going to tear it apart, see what the problem was, and then just scrap it. Unless it's good for parts or something, which probably not, but could be to someone, but not for me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drain the rest of this fuel out. So I'm just going to take and unclamp that, and I am going to dump it into a fuel can. Okay, as you guys can see here, there is fuel currently being drained. I had it open, and then I took and unclamped that. Now I'm just slowly pulling fuel into this, because, gotta save every drop, because, prices these days be high. So, I finished draining that gas out. Good amount of gas in there. So, in order to take this out, I'm going to wait for this engine to come out, or I just take this whole fuel thing off, or the gas tank off. But which I really don't need to, because my V-twin fits in there perfectly fine like that. But I'm gonna basically just take everything that goes to the motor off, fuel lines, all of that, and then replace them with this stuff, because this is actually set up for this and it's perfectly fine. You got better fuel filter and all that, and then you got shut off switch for your fuel and all that. But I will keep the gas tank on that one, because this one's in pretty crappy condition. Not like crappy, but I just don't like how it, is. So I'm gonna have to drain the fuel out of this one too, and then put it in there eventually. And then, which this should be almost actually a full tank. Yep, just about a full tank. So I am going to do all that. Hopefully pull a motor by today. Which should be pretty easy. So only a few bolts, and then I'm gonna just take it up to the workbench and tear it apart. So as of right now, I do have that fuel tank draining into this can too. I'm just gonna let that drain as I take this motor apart. Alright, I got the first video bolt out. Goes right up in there. Kind of a tedious job, but you get it out eventually. I'm I was looking down here, and I don't know if there's 4 bolts or just 2, but it's a little crispy down here. It's a little crispy. So once I crack this thing open, see what's in it. Okay, so I got that bolt out, which is right in there. But there is a third one. I don't see a fourth one on the other side. This one is the most complicated bolt to get out. I can't get myself underneath this lawnmower. I can't get the socket to fucking get under there, so I'm going to figure something out. Alright, so I got a small trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna jack this up, try to get under there, and take that final bolt out. But also, I kind of forgot I was draining fuel, and it just got to the top of the jug. So we're just fine, but we just almost had a spill. But it's okay. We made it out alive. So, I'm gonna try to get this bolt out, and I'll update y'all. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. So, that bolt is out. Now, I'm gonna unplug some shit, and I'll be golden to get this motor out of here. Okay guys, I think I know what wires do what. So this is your ground wire, this kills your motor. So that's gonna be an easy plug, hopefully. Um, so that black wire grounds into this black wire. Very easy plug. So I have to hook that ground wire up to this one actually. Um, these two, I have to figure out what these two do, which should be pretty easy after I get the motor out of here. And then that's really it I gotta plug in, because then this wiring harness goes to the lights, which should mean I won't have to hook up too much stuff from this engine, or from that engine over there, right there, to this. What I have to do is bolt pattern. Hopefully the bolt pattern lines up to be the same. And I'm gonna take this motor off, and I'm gonna power wash this, so that way it's all clean for me. And figure out my bolt pattern, and then wire everything back up, put fuel in it, and hopefully she runs. But my biggest issue is gonna be that pulley, maybe. That pulley kind of right there. There you go. I have belts attached to it, and I don't really know how to take the deck pulley off, which I could probably watch a YouTube video on it, which I'm sure there is one on it, but I'll figure it out eventually. But I do gotta say, I've been looking at this thing more and more, and this thing is in such good condition compared to mine. I mean, this guy must have had his thing sit in a shed its whole life. What I am gonna do though, after I get this drained, pulled out, I'm gonna drain the oil, see if there's any glitter in the oil, just for giggles and shits. And then I am going to tear this motor apart, eventually. Hopefully by maybe today. It depends. I'm actually more worried about getting that motor swapped in here. But I need to know if I should keep this thing a lawnmower, or if I just have this thing as a fun lawnmower, so I take the deck off and just keep the deck, just in case I want to turn it back into a lawnmower. But what I was thinking is I make this thing a fast lawnmower, so I pulley swap it. I just pulley swap the transmission, and I make this thing go quick. Maybe not too quick. I think the fastest it would go with the pulley swap is like 10, but from 5 to 10 is a boost, like a big step up. So mowing at 10 miles an hour. Pretty alright. Alright, so I got all the wires off, all of them unplugged. This one was a little difficult, but like all I gotta do, all it does is it just snaps in there. So now I'll be able to pull this out after I get the pulley out, and I'll be able to set it up on there. I did take the exhaust off, which is just 2 Allen bolt things, and then it'll be able to pop out when the engine's out. But yeah, that's like all you gotta do to take this out was, for me, was 3 bolts, some wires, and now my pulley. Guys, in order to take this off with this belt up like this on the opposite side, you just want to push it down, and then you rotate this pulley, and then once you get to this thing, you just fold it up on itself, kind of like that, and then you just pull it through while rotating the pulley. It's actually really simple, and it's like the same thing for the top too. Alright guys, so as you can see right there, I got the pulley off. Bit of a job, but what I did is I just took a stick, stuck it in the small pulley right there, took a stick, stick it up there, and I took that stick and walked it around, and then I just took the belt and I just flopped it off, and I just slammed this down, and that's how I got this pulley off. Now this engine's ready to come out, which will be here in a second. So I took the V-twin out of this mower, and then I put it into this one. So it's not bolted down, nothing's hooked up. I just set it in there for now, just to get a look. My only problem is it clears side to side, but it doesn't clear from the top. So what I'm gonna have to do is take this black piece of metal out, and then see if it fits. And if nothing else, I'll probably have to, do something. Hopefully though it fits top down, because it just doesn't fit down. It's got just a little bit left to go. And I don't know if this is really the exact position it has to be. It might have to go forward or back. Hopefully, I might have to go forward actually because of the gas tank. But yeah, I'll get everything, I'm gonna get everything hooked up, and hopefully it's good.